So I hear you guys have been here multiple times.
Oh yeah, we've been coming here for almost, I don't know, 10, 15 years? How long has it? As long as they've been open.
Wow, so
Yep.
that's
We've lived in
amazing.
the area.
So what do you get here typically? The pizza?
What do you like?
What do you like there, buddy?
What do you like to eat here?
Pizza.
That's right.
But you like the real pizza, right?
Yep, and the cheesesteaks, the sandwiches are excellent.
The cheesesteaks and sandwiches. Wow.
Love 'em.
How old are you today?
How old are you?
You're 2?
I know we're acting stupid, being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young.
Welcome back to our channel. I'm Mike McCurdy, and this is
Nick Rama.
And today we're at Vito's Famous. I don't know what they're famous for.
It looks like pizza, but
Could be something
I
else.
think there's something else here.
So we're gonna go inside, talk to the owners, find out what's on the menu here today. Why don't you come on in with us? So we got a full house today. Look at this. We've got Vito Senior, we got Vito Junior, and of course we got Nick Rama. You don't have a junior or senior in front of there, do you?
Do you want to be? You want to be?
No.
Little Nicky Jr.?
It's Little Nicky Jr.
So Nick, I heard you've been here several times.
There's not a better Philly cheesesteak in Texas. Man, this is authentic. Was it authentic AF?
Yeah. That's right.
Exactly. So what are we making now?
We're doing a Vito's Way Philly cheesesteak. So we start with 8 ounces
Oh
of
yeah.
our choice beef. No fillers, no marinade, none of that stuff. Just straight meat, some salt.
No chili.
No chili, unfortunately not. Maybe one day. And low and slow. I mean, really, it's a very simple process, but in between we get, our bread ready,
Right.
which also comes from Philadelphia, South Jersey technically, but very good bread. Still haven't found anything similar.
What makes it different? Just a little more stout, a little more dry, or
It's a
water?
It's a crustier outside with a soft inside. Everyone down here, anything I've ever had was like a glorified hot dog bun.
Oh yeah, not to say that.
Yeah, even what they considered sandwich rolls in the grocery store is just hot dog buns. We just give it a rough chop, nothing crazy. We have some people that want, they'll say well done or anything, but I like it right when the red disappears, it comes off.
That's what, yeah, nice.
And then we get some onions and hot peppers.
What's some of the strangest ingredients you've had on here?
Oh, everything you can imagine. Black olives.
No cheese?
Pineapple once. Spinach.
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Wow.
No idea why. Something we do unique is we do like a hot pepper relish.
Right.
Instead of just doing straight cherry peppers, and it really gives it, we blend it up ourselves. We use 2 different peppers. And it's not spicy.
Right.
I mean, it is spicy, but it's not going to kill you. See, and that's the way I like it.
Yeah, that looks
just
good.
like that.
That's a lot of meat.
Make sure you get, because there's not a lot of fillers, there's not much to cook out of it.
Yeah.
You're getting a good amount of meat. And then we pack it real nice. And then we got, our Cheese Whiz, the yellow gold, which is not, everyone says that that's the cheese in Philly, and it is, and it's not. Like I said, like Vito said before, we all do our own styles.
Right.
I think I can count on one hand how many times I've had the Vito's Way. We always have our own. I'm more of just an onions guy. And that's how it comes out every single time.
Can I get y'all anything?
Thank you, Max.
Of course.
I've heard you've been here a while.
Yes, it was 2 years in September.
2 years in September.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So I heard, do you like cheesesteak or do you like pizza? What's your favorite?
Well, it kind of just depends on what I'm feeling. I'll eat a slice of pizza every day, but when it gets a lot, then I'll ask for half of a Philly. And I'll eat the half a Philly.
So your boss is over here. What do you think about these guys over here? And you,
Well, I've only worked in like a couple restaurants before I started working here, and I honestly never really wanted to work in a restaurant.
Right.
But when I started working here, I just fell in love with the employers mostly.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to leave really because I feel like they're really good people and they deserve a good worker. So, yeah.
It's all about family here.
Yeah,
right,
it is,
right.
it is.
Now, I heard that we're looking at this cheesesteak here, and I heard that you don't necessarily like cheese on things.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'll eat the cheese on the pizza. It took me a while, but I will eat the cheese on the pizza. I won't eat a Philly cheesesteak with cheese on it. It's just meat
That's all
and
right.
mayonnaise.
We need all types.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
I heard this is something that Nick is wanting me to try so bad. You've had one of these.
Oh, man.
So I'm going to try an authentic Vito's cheesesteak.
All right, you got to do that hunch.
So first of all, if you don't get some of this on you, you're not eating an authentic cheesesteak. The flavor coming off that, I don't even really taste the cheese as much as I do some of the spices in there. The meat's so fresh. I mean, the cheese just kind of cools down some of the spices, but it's really, really good. It doesn't stand out and just say, hey, I'm eating cheese.
In Texas, it's mainly provolone or American.
Yeah.
Having it with the cheese whiz is by far my favorite way to have a cheesesteak. And this bread,
Yeah, it's crunchy on the outside, or I guess it's chewy.
Yeah.
But on the inside, it's nice and smooth, so you can actually, enjoy it. So, hats off. That is, I've never had anything like this, so I have to admit, that is the best cheesesteak I've ever had. Really, really good.
One of the most important things when we started out was if we couldn't make it authentic, then we didn't want to do it. So when we first got down and we were tasting all different suppliers, foods and stuff, my mom and dad were down here, and so we're all sitting around the table, and somebody would give us a piece of salami or whatever. My mom would taste it, and she'd go, so like, nah, that doesn't work. So then she would taste something else, she'd go, and we knew that was it. And we're still using the same things that we were using 12 years ago. We bring our bread in from South Jersey. You can't find an Italian roll down here. We got to bring it in from Jersey, and our meat we bring in from, well, it used to be Philadelphia, now they're in Delaware, but it's 100% choice beef. No water, no salt, no.
it's what we grew up eating.
No preservatives, nothing. It's just choice beef, and you don't get better than that.
Yeah, agreed.
In our hoagies, we use boar's head lunch meat. No restaurant is going to use a boar's head lunch meat. Not that quality, but that's what we eat, so that's what we serve, and that's important.
Okay, so you're gonna make us a pizza here.
I am, man. So the first thing we do is we make all of our dough in-house. Everything is done here. We make them, and it's a slow fermentation. And what we do is it'll sit for about 24 to 48 hours, depending on the day. And then we run them through a little sheeter machine. Makes them nice and flat, and we get these little shells, what we call them. And they're all made by hand, which...
Oh, the dough is?
Everything.
Wow.
Everything is rolled by hand, cut by hand, because that's the way we were taught to do it.
Right.
So the very first thing we do is you got to get it floured. Some people use cornmeal and stuff. I don't like that texture, so I use flour.
Good old flour.
And the very first thing I do is I make a crust. Good pizzas always have to have a good crust. And once you kind of get this little border, I'm gonna play the piano. That's what my boss taught me. And you flatten everything out. And then with your palms of your hands, you kind of stretch it a little bit.
Down, yeah.
And just get it moving. You never touch the middle of the pizza. That's the first thing you're going to eat. and you don't want it too thin.
Yeah. So
You ever
leave
go
it
put a
thick.
slice of pizza and it just immediately just droops down?
Right.
Because they work the middle too much.
So why 16? Every pizza here is 16 inches, right?
Most things we're just bad at math and don't want to do different kinds of doughs. I never wanted to do little small pizzas, medium pizzas, and also our door's only a certain size, so I would love to do giant pizzas for parties. I would love to.
Well, 16 inches, that's a nice sized pizza.
I can take this down myself.
Yeah. That's
Once again, body by pizza. About probably 14, 15 inches right now.
Yeah.
I'll flip it onto my hand and just give it a little toss.
Nice.
1 or 2 little tosses, and you're going to see where the thick and thin parts of the dough are. And just like that, I got my little mark. So we got about a 16-inch pizza.
Nice.
And what we're going to do is we're going to put the cheese down first. You ever bite into a pizza and the cheese kind of skates over the sauce, falls right off, and hits you right in the chin and kind of burns you?
Yeah.
We've all done it. Nobody can say they haven't done that. This way, with the cheese down first, it really prevents that from happening. The cheese and the sauce get this happy little mixture.
There you go.
Ease and
Precision.
convenience, precision.
That's pretty.
And try to be a little bit drier in the middle so it keeps that rigidity.
Yep.
A little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. And make sure you really hit the middle, because that's the first place you're going to eat. It's a round thing cut into triangles and you eat it from the inside out. It's a very strange thing.
You gotta do the Parmesan like Salt Bay.
You know what? I don't know if I can do that, but I could try. Now my arm's all dirty.
That was great. What do you want to eat today?
I'm a pepperoni sausage mushroom guy, but
Pepperoni sausage mushroom. Let's do it.
There we go.
And once again,
Made to order.
Hormel pepperonis, because these are the best of the best.
Yep.
And we go big on pepperonis. It's our most popular topping by far. And really, laying these things out is a real art. You gotta do them like playing cards.
Right.
You think somebody would have developed a better way to do this by now, but no. And believe it or not, I'm the slowest pizza maker. Dad and Vince are twice as fast.
Looks good.
And we grind our sausage. It comes in chunks, and we grind it a little smaller because nobody wants a big old chunk of sausage.
Right. I agree with that.
And everything else, all of our vegetables all come in fresh. Our mushrooms come in fresh, bell peppers, onions, and we chop them up, we fry them up, because you don't want fresh items on a pizza. They release a lot of liquid. So this is just butter, salt, pepper, and some mushrooms. And you can't ask for anything more than that. And we all have different ways of putting it in the oven.
Yeah.
Mine is the best. Just like that.
Nice. This is Jersey.
And within 5 minutes, that thing is going to be golden brown, bubbly, and crispy. And that's it. And that is what we're talking about. All right, guys.
Philly. Foldable.
So look at that. Look at that, all the way through. So you gotta fold it. Legit.
You know that's the good stuff. When your hand has some grease on it.
It's not soggy. My pizza's not dripping all over me. Yes, it's got some juice on it, but it's really good. And I taste that basil. I taste that basil in the sauce.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
It's nice and savory.
Yeah.
I just wanted to talk about the Hoagies a little bit. We use boar's head lunch meat, and it's important to use the best quality meat you can. Back in the old days, you know, the workers needed something to bring to work, and their wives, their mothers, they created a whole meal with a hoagie. You got your salad, you got your vegetables, you got your meat, you got your cheeses, and you got your bread. And that's how it evolved. And it's important not just to throw stuff in, but it has to be built a certain way. And we got most of our training on that from my cousin John. He has a restaurant or a hoagie shop in Wayne, Pennsylvania called John's Village Market, and he's been there for, I think, over 40 years. So just a shout out to him.
His name's John?
John Vesper.
Thank you, John.
Oh man, they're trying to kill us. Loaded Philly cheesesteak fries.
Good.
Grandma's recipe meatball sub with red gravy. This is as Italian as you can get.
Yeah.
Now look at this.
Look at the side of that. I mean, I think that was supposed to be a meal.
Capicola, provolone, salami, Genoa salami. Man.
Vegetable, meat, and bread. I mean,
Yeah.
That's a meal right there. Yeah, I'll just old school it. Oh yeah. It's their beef.
Mm-hmm.
Their beef is so good. I guess this is an appetizer or a meal? I guess
Both.
either way, both. Both, yeah.
Yes, Rocky Balboa would be proud of this one.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, I don't know
All
where
right.
to start. This is gonna be a big bite. There we go. Those peppers. I'm eating with my mouth full. We're talking. The spices they have in this, the peppers. I mean, that's as authentic as you can get. Really good.
It's so good. All right. Meatballs done the right way. House made. Pork, beef, and veal mixture. This is like their grandma's family recipe.
Look at that. I'm gonna try the other bite here. Oh yeah.
It's not like completely packed. It's like perfectly, the texture's legit.
It's kind of light. It's kind of got a light flavor to it. It's not, it looks really heavy. I'm sure it is, but the flavor in it is really light with the sauce on it and everything. That's, everything here is...
That's gravy.
Yeah, that's gravy.
Red gravy.
It's red gravy, yeah.
We've had some food.
We've seen things.
We've seen things, and now it's time for dessert. The holy cannoli.
I just looked at that. Is that little tiny pieces of chocolate on it?
Chocolate chips.
Dang.
They like, screw chocolate chips. We're gonna dip the whole thing in chocolate.
Look at that. Wow. All right. That's good. That's fresh. So for those of you on the East Coast and you're coming here to Houston, we have a place here for you that you could feel at home in, believe me. These guys make authentic, I call this East Coast food or New Jersey food. Really is something special. It tastes like what their grandmother or their mother would make here.
Philly's finest.
Philly's finest, yep. Well guys, I think we're gonna wind down this video because first of all, I don't think we can eat anything else in here. So we're gonna wind it down eating our cannolis.
Definitely come check out Vito's famous Spring Cypress right across from Wenlock Farm Subdivision.
Yeah.
Right past Champions Forest.
It really is a family atmosphere here. I would say that they're extremely family oriented here. They've been here 12 years. Fantastic
It's the good
place.
stuff.
Yeah, it's all the good stuff.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you in our next video. Like and subscribe to this video, and if you can, spread these around for us as well. But we don't have anything else to say, so we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
I know we're acting stupid, being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish.
So from those of yous, almost said yous.
The two Utes.
Yous guys, yous guys. So for those of you, I can't say it now.